Everyone says that the good die young, but if I die young, what will you say about me? Everyone said I could change, I could be saved, I could be a nice motherfucker. Everyone said it's okay, there's always a way, but I don't think I'm gonna get another. Everyone says that the good die young, but if I die young, what will you say about me? I don't care if I don't make it. This is the end now, I'll never get out. I don't care if I don't make it. This is the end now, so get down. You keep telling me I'm gonna be fine. You keep telling me everything wrong is right. Smile right into my eyes, ain't me alive. Celebrating me. Shut the fuck up. I just wanted to stop. I don't care if I don't make it. This is the end now, I'll never get out. I don't care if I don't make it. This is the end now, so get down. So get down. I don't care if I don't make it. This is the last time. I'll push in the water and jump in the lake. I'm straight up and tied up in hopes I can stay. They'll find me on Monday in permanent sleep. Now I am the fountain of youth. That's to say. Everyone says that the good die young, but if I die young, what will you say about me now? I don't care if I don't make it. This is the end now, I'll never get out. I don't care if I don't make it. This is the end now, so get down. Oh my God, I don't think I'm gonna make it. This is the last time, so get down.
And we're back. And somebody has to start to giggle. We're talking about the draft.
No. Yeah, we're talking about the draft, and we're talking about the number one draft pick. So of course there's giggles because.
So well, funny story for those who don't know. Apparently the number one draft pick, which if you watched, was Seth Rollins. Evidently, he was not meant to be the first draft pick. It was supposed to be Brock Lesnar. But because Brock Lesnar got that suspension over in the UFC or wherever the fuck he was suspended from, they decided that they weren't going to have him as the number one draft pick. All over estrogen.
This is what happens when you don't embrace your man boobs. Embrace the tatas.
I mean, I don't know if that's
schmuck.
worse or better than Adderall.
Oh my God! Speaking of Adderall, hold on. So, as you're all aware, the guy, Roman Reigns came back last night. Unfortunately, And so I decided to start reading some of the comments on the return video on the WWE Facebook. Oh, no. This was absolutely worth every minute of my time. I was wheezing by the end of it because holy fucking shit. I have never encountered such low IQ as I did in that fucking feed. And I say that completely objectively. I was a psych major, and I have never seen any people that fucking stupid in my life. So you obviously have the people who are just, hating on Reigns to hate on Reigns because it's a fun thing to do, and fuck it, it's Roman Reigns, he deserves it. Whatever reason. Be it the fact that he's the Samoan Cena, whatever. So people are obviously hating. And not for nothing. It's Roman Reigns. Like, he's a very easy punching bag, sweaty, fucking fat Samoans. But, so some of the comments of the pro-Reigns fans, okay? The most uneducated shit I've ever heard in my life. And I'm talking full, and this is me being one of those people, but the grammatical errors were so bad. The not being able to form complete sentences was so bad. But my absolute favorite part of the entire thing are the people who are oh, well, Adderall is used for ADHD. My 14 kids had they're prescribed Adderall and it helps them focus. It's not cool to make fun of people with mental problems. All right, I'm going to stop you right there. If he had a mental whatever, it would be documented, for one. And for two, he would have had a prescription for Adderall. If Adderall shows up in a drug test, you are checked to see if you do, in fact, have a prescription for it. If you do, in fact, have a prescription for it, 9 times out of 10, it gets overlooked because of this condition. That being said, there has been no documentation that Reigns has these issues. Ever. If he does, whatever. But it looks like it was a recreational use of Adderall. And I don't know if you people pay attention, but Adderall is poor man's cocaine. You can get a very, 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 very cheap high on the shit. And it's a very intense high to boot. So, a lot of people who are casual drug users will, in fact, use Adderall when they don't need it for this reason. But so there was all of that bickering back and forth. There were people just saying, he's a good role model. I don't know why you're hating on Roman Reigns. He's the man. You're gonna respect the man. And yes, I'm intentionally doing it in a really bad southern redneck voice because that's how I picture these people talking. So I'm just giving you the exact...
For some reason now I just picture AJ Styles on the keyboard just furiously typing away at Roman.
The sad part is, he is super southern, but you know what? He is a very well-spoken man.
Fair.
And he wants to beat up John Cena, so you can't, you really can't, oh god, I can't break it. You really can't hate on Styles because he is such a well-spoken man with a plan. He's got this. But, so, the Reigns comeback thing had me crying because I just couldn't even with the comments I was reading. It was that good. So, all of the druggies aside, let's get into the draft. So obviously Julie mentioned, yeah. Honestly, firstly, I have to say this as a woman and as a fashion conscious woman, Stephanie, that dress was awful. You looked ridiculous. You looked like a billboard, and it was terrible, and I hated it. So obviously Raw gets the first pick. SmackDown gets the second, Raw gets 3, SmackDown gets 2, and just overly stacks a card that they don't fucking need. Anyway, so the first round went Rollins to Raw, Ambrose to SmackDown, Charlotte to Raw, Styles to SmackDown, Balor to Raw.
And the crowd goes wild.
I was not surprised to see Balor to Raw.
Not really.
Mostly because the Demon. And pretty much, like, you know, everybody within a 20-mile radius got super, super wet. I can't blame him. Balor's a catch. Good for you. Round 2. Reigns to Raw. Cena to SmackDown. Lesnar to Raw. Orton to SmackDown. And then we have the New Day to Raw, which, by the way, the New Day are now the longest reigning tag team champions in WWE history.
Oh, and
so,
also, to celebrate, you could pre-order your very own box of Booty-O's for $12 at FYE.
Booty-O cereal. They make sure you ate booty. So, that makes sense. You know, the New Day on Raw, they need it. Like, they really need it. Because the New Day are so entertaining. And we are big New Day fans. So, kudos to them. Round 3. Sami Zayn to Raw. Bray Wyatt to SmackDown. Sasha Banks to Raw. Becky Lynch to SmackDown. We're gonna drink it in, man, because Chris Jericho is keeping Raw Jericho, and it is the gift of Jericho, and we are going to drink it in. We're gonna drink it in, you stupid idiots. My unicorn, I love him. But anyway, so anyway, round 4, Raw got Rusev with Lana, SmackDown got The Miz with Maryse. Owens, Kevin to Raw. Y'all remember last round? Sami Zayn to Raw. This is the song that doesn't end. This it goes on and on, my fucking friends. We're never, ever, 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 ever gonna escape it. But that's fine, because I love Kevin Owens, and I love Sami Zayn, and I love it when they beat the tar out of each other. So by all means, bring the feathers. I'm ready for round 7. So, Julie and I had a moment. Baron Corbin to SmackDown. All hail. And then Enzo and Cass to Raw.
How you doing?
So, we're going to stir the pot a little bit. Round 5 kicks off with draft pick number 13. Lucky number 13 got 2 sweet. With Gallows and Anderson to Raw. The club are now on 2 separate shows. Oh no, what could happen?
Dun dun dun.
Anybody hear that heartbeat? Because I do. Anyway, obviously speculation, but there was a tweet.
Speculation.
Purely. Thank you, Prazik. But, so, there was a tweet sent out at Finn Balor on the Twitter from our boys in the club, kind of instigating that maybe we're going to see a club reunion a little more on the Balor side.
You know it's going to happen. It might not happen right off, but it's going to happen.
To which I say, yes, please. Because more than likely that would mean our beloved Finn Balor is a fucking heel. And that would give me joy. That would give me more joy than AJ Styles being a fucking heel. And that's saying something.
That gives me more joy than beating up John Cena.
We're going to draft Finn Balor to Raw. We're going to reunite the Balor Club, and then we're going to beat up John Cena. Like, it's just got a great flow to it. So, our breakdown came with the 9th pick for SmackDown. We're in round 5.